Hello and welcome to another update video. Today I think it's time to cover Tesla again. Haven't covered it here for a while. It is one of the stocks though that's being regularly updated in our stocks and S&P 500 service. If you're interested, you'll find a link in the description to the Patreon page, and here you can sign up to our stocks service. And yeah, so Tesla is updated regularly there. And what is going on here with Tesla? The idea is it's pretty much unchanged, I think, from previous updates. I mean, it's been a while that I updated it here overall, but the pattern has pretty much developed accordingly, according to the roadmap. And we talked about this support area on the chart. The price is now in the middle of this support range between $130 and $200. It is a pretty large support zone, but I did define it more specifically, which is here the white support micro, or you could say target area, between $172 and $155. The price actually landed there and shows already attempts at least to form a low. Now it's still a pretty large area overall, some might say, but that's not a surprise because this is a pretty large degree wave 2 correction. Okay, you don't get these too often. Okay, it's a pretty good opportunity in my opinion. You don't get these too often on this wave degree. Especially when considering it's not such a huge area actually when considering the next target, because again, the idea is that this is a wave 4 low in January 23, and then we have an ABC structure to the upside, which is which you can explain because it's a diagonal pattern to the upside which is unfolding. It's a wave 5. Okay, if the wave 4 larger degree bottomed in January 23, then we can consider this as an ABC structure as a wave 1, which is part of an ending diagonal, which means also the third wave should be an ABC structure and the fifth wave as well. So I've already labeled roughly how an ABC pattern could look like for the third wave as we climb higher. And when you consider the targets, it's a pretty good opportunity down here. Of course, we could still come down lower. There's no confirmed low in place, but I'm definitely tracking currently the low in place. It's still very much on shaky foundations. And it will be difficult to call a low in place on this chart because we are dealing with diagonal patterns. So the third wave to the upside would be an ABC structure, and ABC structures can be 3-wave movements, or not ABC, but the A wave in the ABC can be a 3-wave move. So it will be challenging to determine the low in place, because what we're normally we look for 5 waves into the trend direction. We might not get them. We could get them, but we might not get them. So we just need to be mindful of that. So, but the target, I mean, the upside target, $612, $715, definitely realistic for a third wave as a long-term target. But that's, why I say, you don't get these opportunities every single day. And surely it could break below support. That's why we manage risk. Below $129, I would assume that this setup is not going to unfold. It's not going to work out. Okay, so there always has to be, in any technical analysis, in any professional TA, you have to get a level where the assumption needs to be revised. So let's go into the 4-hour time frame. The idea is obviously that here with this wave 1 high that formed in July last year, a wave 2 pullback started. It's a large ABC structure. The C wave bottomed here in this sort of target range. Why is it a target range? Because it's the 100% extension to the 123.6 extension range of wave A. It's a common target area for a C wave. And the price, is trying to turn around. As you can see, the move up would be an A wave. Probably A wave within A of 3. So this might morph a few times. This might change a few times, and that shouldn't surprise us. Looking at the micro, it's possible that here in this area, the price indeed formed a low. At least it's trying to form a low. We already broke briefly, at least, above the March high, but only briefly. And the way I track it is as a series of ABC structures. It is not an impulse. So again, it will be difficult. I cannot really confirm to you that we've bottomed, but we can explore the potential, and I can tell you which support levels now need to hold to keep that potential alive that we've bottomed. And it would normally be great to see 5-wave movements, but we probably won't see many of them on this move to the upside. Maybe in the next move up, maybe in the C wave. That should be a 5-wave move, but it would be a C wave of a larger A wave. So after that, we probably get another deep pullback in a wave B. So I think people will be stopped out here quite a lot, on this move up. I think it's valuable information from the analysis that we might get very choppy price action on the way up in ABC patterns. It's assuming the low is already in place. Now, from this low that was formed in March, 14th of March, an ABC structure evolved to the upside, which I call a larger A wave. Then we have here this B wave pullback, and the support region, it's defined between $165.37 and $175. So it will be interesting to see if next week the price does positively react to the support region. There will be additional structural support around this previous B wave low at around $166. We can also put in the extended hours chart, so we see a little bit more detail. But yeah, I can count 5 waves up into the 21st of March high, which would have been great as a wave 1 and then a wave 2 pullback. I think I initially tracked it like that, but this is not a third wave, but it can count as an ABC. It's not a 1-2-1-2. This is too long for that. Or let me actually check that. But then, even then, the support area could be relevant. Nah, it's not a 1-2-1-2. This is too long. This is the 100% extension of the A wave. So we have a 5-wave move up here as well. So it's an ABC. And then this could then be the B wave. And the support area is clear. In the B wave, we would also be dealing with an ABC structure. So we have already 3 waves down in wave A. This is a B wave rally. And the C wave down of B is now in the making. So it might go down a little bit lower before bottoming. It might reach $172, maybe $169, but then I'm going to watch for reversal in this region next week. If it fails, then that should also not be too much of a surprise because it's an ABC structure. So it doesn't yet give us a very, very clear perspective that it's bottomed, but we won't get that information easily, okay? So it's more a matter of not so much worrying about, okay, is the low already in? But yeah, it could be in this region. It's more a matter of, okay, there's great reward to risk. There's a great reward to risk possibility here. So, you know, it's obviously up to everybody individually to act on it or not. Yeah, I think, you know, the larger orange support area is still relevant. Even if we form another low in wave 2, it would not change the overall setup. But currently I'm investigating actively on the smaller time frames if a low is in. Okay, and this is the kind of stuff we update on Discord through our Patreon membership and cover Tesla regularly. The S&P is covered once daily. So I'll keep you updated there regularly. Here we do videos from time to time as well. So hopefully that helped you. I think it's definitely an interesting spot, Tesla, at the moment. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then yeah, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.